The Spurs did it again. Rookie of the year, and the Spurs might be about to have the third consecutive Rookie of the Year. Because yes, Cooper Flagg is special, but if you've been watching Dylan Harper in preseason so far, you should be terrified, because I cannot believe the Spurs have paired this absolute demon with Victor Wembanyama. Just look at this play where Harper has the ball at the logo. Kornet comes to set the screen, and look at that change of speed and direction before floating to the rim. This right here is Dylan Harper's game. Speed, fluidity, and control. And what has been so impressive about Dylan Harper so far in preseason is not only has he had the speed to blow past defenders consistently, but he does not play at all like a 19-year-old point guard. I mean, it makes sense considering his dad was in the league for 15 years and won championships, but he plays like a veteran, already making everyone on the team better. And if there is one position where it is hardest to see that level of maturity as a young player, it's the point guard position. But Harper, he just looks a level above other players that have entered the league at his age. Just watch here as he brings the ball up. He gets the screen from Champagne. He then rejects the Wemby screen to go behind his legs and pause. Look at the poise here. Being pressed by two defenders, he doesn't get stressed. Instead, he slows down, fakes them out, and then finds Castle in the corner for three. In just 40 minutes of preseason, he already has 11 assists, and more impressively, just 2 turnovers. And honestly, it feels like whenever Harper gets the ball, something good is going to happen. And all of this stems from his ability to get 2 feet in the paint. This is something we saw in college, and this is what makes Dylan Harper special. It is a reason people said he would have been the #1 overall pick in numerous other drafts if it wasn't for Cooper Flagg. Because good luck to any and every NBA defender that tries to keep him out of the paint. Because I don't know how you can do it with his combination of ball handling, speed, change of direction, and oh, he's 6'6" as well. Just watch him here, get the double drag screen, and just look at that speed. Blitzing past Wiseman in drop coverage, and the right-handed whip pass to Keldon in the corner. When Harper decides he wants to get downhill, how are you supposed to stop him? And I know people are going to call me a glazer for this, which is warranted for this, but even his misses look good. I mean, tell me that doesn't look like an all-star with the behind the back and change of speed into a smooth pull-up jumper. And I know he didn't make it that time, but he did make it in the game before. And if I was a Spurs fan, or just a fan of the NBA in general, I'd be doing everything possible to see Victor Wembanyama and Dylan Harper in person. And this is where today's sponsor could help not just me, but everyone watching, because now you have the opportunity to do just that. Because with over 20 million downloads, TickPick has you covered. NFL, NBA, concerts, festivals, you name it, TickPick has it. With TickPick also giving you the lowest prices guaranteed. No fees, what you see is what you pay. Personally, I've not only got my eyes on Wemby if I can make it to the US this year, but Bad Bunny's worldwide tour as well. And not just any tickets, but the best tickets available at a great price. And of course, I've got a code for you guys. You can use the code HMA for $20 off your first set of tickets at TickPick with a purchase of more than $100. That's $20 off any tickets with promo code HMA. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app, and you can have the code automatically added so you can purchase your tickets later. Thank you, TickPick. And whilst the self-creation has been so impressive, the driving, the playmaking, his first bucket of preseason also really impressed me. He brings the ball up the floor, gives it up to Barnes, and it's a really nice action, with Kornet setting the screen, Harper making it seem like he's gonna set the screen, but instead he recognizes the space and cuts backdoor for the finish. And this is going to be really important. We all know the question marks around having Harper, Fox, and Castle play together because of the shooting and the fact there is only one ball, so if the shooting isn't going to be great initially, the off-ball movement of these guys is going to be crucial to making it work. And another reason I think it can work is because all of these guys are still dangerous from the three-point line. For instance, watch Harper get the ball here, and whilst you want him to ideally take that three, instead he puts the ball on the floor and makes a play for Keldon. Like I said, ideally he takes that three, and I expect him to take that three more often than not, but all three of these guys, Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, and Stephon Castle, can get the ball and then collapse the defense, either getting to the rim or kicking it to another shooter and continuing that advantage. Or even taking those pull-up mid-range jumpers, like on this play, where off the catch, he uses that advantage created by Wemby to then take his defender off the dribble and hit the pull-up. And I know you guys see it as well, right? You guys see what I saw on that play, right? Who are you supposed to give the keys of the offense to? Young De'Aaron Fox or current De'Aaron Fox? Because I sure see a lot of similarities with that jumper and some of the ways they play. Oh, and it's also worth mentioning, Dylan Harper was good on catch and shoot threes in college, and he's looked comfortable so far in preseason. It might not be his favorite shot, but if he can limit some of those tough pull-up threes he was taking and take open catch and shoot threes instead, he's not a complete liability from there at all. And if you were wondering how his chemistry with Wemby has looked so far,
Spurs look to push. Alley-oop to Victor!
we just acknowledge how Wemby makes an NBA hoop look like a Nerf hoop. It's like he's falling into a lob. It is ridiculous. But these two just think they're going to do some ridiculous things together. Because it's not just going to be Harper setting up Wemby with lobs or in the pick and roll, but Wemby himself is a great playmaker. And at 6'6", Harper will be able to screen and then attack the basket downhill, either getting all the way to the rim or finding an open shooter. Or those high pick and rolls where Wemby can set the screen 30 feet from the basket because he's that good that he can make those threes, and now all of a sudden a big is in drop coverage against Dylan Harper attacking downhill. These two guys are going to cause absolute mayhem. And now when you look at this Spurs roster, things are starting to look scary. Victor Wembanyama 21, Stephon Castle 20, Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant 19 years old, Jeremy Sohan 22, and then the guys who people act like are on a different timeline to everyone. De'Aaron Fox is 27, Devin Vassell is 25, even Keldon Johnson is 26. Everyone is acting like the Spurs need to trade to get even younger. No, this is a team that I think are looking eerily similar to how the OKC Thunder looked just a couple of years ago. And the only reason for a trade would be if Dylan Harper and De'Aaron Fox can't coexist. And if you want to hear me talk more about Wemby or Jeremy Sohan or Stephon Castle, there are videos here. I love what the Spurs are building. So if you want to see more content on the Spurs, or if you want to see more NBA content in general, drop a like, subscribe. Most importantly, have a great day. Bye.